Last summer in Zhejiang province, nearly 1,000 Christians made headlines when they rallied outside of a church to stop its demolition by local authorities. People were beaten by security forces and dozens were injured. Observers say by the end of the year, dozens of churches and over 400 crosses had been demolished in the province. At a recent forum at the Conservative Heritage Foundation in Washington, ChinaAid President Bob Fu said 2014 was a rough year for Christians in China.
We believe 2014 was the darkest year ever since the Chinese Cultural Revolution, in which the Chinese Communist government has severely suppressed religious groups, even for the first time heavily depressed its own state-sanctioned churches.
Fu says the demolition of churches and acts of religious persecution also spread to dozens of other provinces and alleges the crackdowns could have only happened if they had been coordinated with National Communist Party officials who have tightened religious controls since Xi Jinping came to office. Last year, Wang Zuo'an, China's State Council Secretary of Religious Affairs, said religion should explore the core values of socialism within the context of Christianity. Sophie Richardson of Human Rights Watch says via Skype, his statement raises concerns.
It is another indication of just how deeply the Chinese government misinterprets the freedom of religion and the freedom of belief.
Richardson adds that since the Communist Party claims to be atheist, it should not control the public's beliefs by using the party's interpretation of religion. China's government has long said all of its citizens are free to practice the religion of their choosing. According to the most recent information from the U.S.-based Pew Research Center, about 5% of China's population, or some 68 million people, consider themselves Christian in 2010. A China Daily report last year said about 500,000 Chinese get baptized into the Christian faith each year. For Ye Fan, I'm Hu Wei, VOA News, Washington.